Please introduce yourself and tell us why you're attending EMEX this year.
So my name's Graham Reid. I'm the product manager for Europe for Ingersoll Rand Industrial Rotary Products. So our main focus is industrial rotary screw compressors, both oil flooded and oil free, for the general manufacturing market.
What kinds of industries require commercial air compressors?
These compressors go in all forms of industry, from transport, pharmaceutical, general manufacturing, building product manufacturing such as cement mixing. I mean, really all industries use compressed air. So, you know, it's really a real big thing for us to be concentrating on energy efficiency at the moment. And what we've seen is recently is a big change in the total cost of ownership of an air compressor. Typically, over the last couple of decades, it was thought of that if you took the total cost of ownership of a compressor, it would be broken down by 82% energy costs. Around 10% would be the initial outlay, the capital outlay for the equipment. Around 8% would be the maintenance of it over its lifespan. That's changed completely in the last sort of 18 months, obviously with the energy crisis. It's now more like just 3% for capital outlay, 6% maintenance, and 91% goes to the energy required to run an air compressor. And that's, so every £100,000 or euros you spend running a compressor, 91,000 of that will be on electrical costs or energy costs.
As a manufacturer, how is Ingersoll Rand making sure the manufacturing process is as environmentally sound as possible?
The big concentration for us is producing energy efficient products, sustainable products as well, to try and mitigate some of those costs for compressed air users. And that can come in all forms. It can be the actual generation equipment itself, making sure we're developing efficient products, sustainable products, such as our 4-core compressor, quite a new product we've brought out in the last 18 months. Not only is it energy efficient, best in class in its size, but we really concentrated on making it as compact and small as possible. In fact, it's the smallest 2-stage compressor on the market at that size. So less oil, less material in manufacturing. So we reduce our own manufacturing carbon footprint, as well as it's easier to transport, it's easier to install, and there's less waste to dispose of over its lifespan. And the same goes in the oil-free market, which is more appropriate for things like pharmaceutical, chemical production, etc. We have our Ultima product, again, leading in class in efficiency, but the smallest and most compact unit on the market, and the only air-cooled unit that comes with heat recovery. So compressed air generates a lot of heat. That heat generally can be wasted, it can just be vented to atmosphere. And one of the things we're focusing on our stand for people who visit is how we can recover that heat. There's several ways you can do that. And one of the best ways is to heat water. Heat water, use it to pre-feed a boiler. The boiler doesn't have to work as hard, it can save huge amounts of energy. And where those savings could be £10,000–15,000 a year 18 months ago, typical gas price in the UK now is 2.5 times what it was 18 months ago. So what was a £10,000 saving is now a £25,000 saving, and on you go.